Alright everyone, welcome to the Somnium Files. It is a visual novel from the creators of Zero Escape and Danganronpa. I have never played a visual novel before, so this is going to be a new experience for me. But this one seemed interesting. I've heard good things about it. So let's get started and see what's going on. Language English. Yep. That's not good. Day 1, Friday. Alright. Bloom Park, Friday, 10:54 p.m. Oh, I actually had to click there. Okay. Investigation. During investigations, the main character, Date, inspects scenes and collects testimony. Progress by examining objects and talking to people. Date's position is fixed, but you can move the cursor and your view. Try looking around and moving the cursor to find something that catches your eye and inspect it. Okay. Bench. It's a bench. Fair enough. Panda ride. Looks lonely. This rain is depressing. Has it been like this all day? Ferris wheel? The old Ferris wheel's over there. It feels like an enormous eye staring down at you. What about this barrier? A red barrier line wraps around the scene. In the old days, they used to use yellow caution tape for this. And now I've got cheap hologram technology that can do the job even better. Well, sometimes we use good old-fashioned yellow tape. Parasol's getting pelted by the rain. I can click on pretty much everything.
horse from the merry-go-round. It looks like it's skewered.
This is not a message from the criminal. The park was already in this state before the crime. My best hypothesis is that this is the result of a teenage prank.
Alright. Pierced upside down. It looks almost pitiful. About the fence. Let's head up around the merry-go-round. Probably to prevent nosy kids from getting caught in the machinery. Fair enough. What about the control room? The place where the operator sits to turn the ride on and off. I take a look inside, but I don't see anything that might be a clue. What about you? Okay, choices and look. When you speak to a person, you'll be presented with choices and look. Use the choices to select the topic of conversation. Look will allow you to observe the person you're speaking to. Okay. An inspector from the metro. I hope he finds the lead. Thanks for coming out here in this mess.
It's my duty, sir. Thank you.
What's your name?
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name. It's Kagami, sir.
Kagami. Nice to meet you. Anything to go on?
Not yet, sir.
Alright, what's your name? Let's see if this is anything new.
It's Kagami, sir.
What's your name?
Kagami. Are you serious? It's Kagami!
I already learned his name. I don't need to ask him again. I'm pretty sure I know his name. He told me already. His name is, what was it again?
Hey, what'd you say your name was? Hey. Hello? Hey. I know you can hear me, Kagami.
So you do know my name.
I like how she turns to look at me as well. Okay. What about you? How's the investigation coming?
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
Local cop, alright. What about you, policeman, local cop? Alright, anything else around here? Barrier, cityscape. Skyscrapers crowd each other. Barrier, yeah. Roof? It's been 8 years since the Bloom Park closed. The weather's gotten to pretty bad. Let's talk with her first. I'll look at her first. I call her Boss. She runs Avis, a special branch of the Metropolitan Police Department. I report directly to her. Right? What's with the column? It's the main column holding up the roof, right? It's a metal pole. It's a horse for the merry-go-round, right? What about the corpse? Body's mounted on one of the horses. She get a better look. Take a step forward.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer?
Yep,
We
sorry.
haven't taken any footprints yet. I appreciate your understanding.
Allow me to assist you.
That's Aiba. The official designation is eyeball. Okay. She's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye. So that's why his eye is yellow. Alright. An AI for an eye.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
Aiba's vision modes. When playing through the story, Aiba's special vision modes might help you obtain new information. You can use the zoom mode to enlarge the target. Select zoom and examine the corpse. This will be the controls of F1, right? Okay, so that's that. Let's talk to the boss. This rain's awful, huh?
It's unusual for this time of year. It'll be hard to find any usable prints.
Any suspects?
Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say anything for sure. But this could be a copycat killer at work. From the case 6 years ago.
A case 6 years ago?
For whatever reason, they didn't elaborate. Case 6 years ago. Who found the body?
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park. Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later.
After finishing discussing a topic with someone, they might have new things to talk about. When talking to people, choose topics that interest you. You might obtain important information or clues. Selecting the log will allow you to recap any previous conversations. Okay. Log, yeah. Okay. So what am I doing here exactly?
Are you serious? You're Special Agent Kaname Date. You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me.
So it's not Abyss, it's Abyss.
I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date? I had to tell you. You deserve to know.
What can you tell me about the victim?
Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right? What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances.
She's standing with an umbrella. She's standing in the pouring rain with an umbrella. Alright, I don't think there's anything else to look at. What's that? Keyword horse. Okay, so it seems like anything with green text has new stuff. It's a fence, yeah. Okay. It doesn't look like it's letting up any. Oh. Control room. No leads here. Alright. Let's zoom in on the corpse here. Let's check the face.
I am detecting signs of increased stress in your body. Cortisol and ACTH concentration is rising.
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright? I'm just upset. I knew her.
I know. Remember that I also saw her several times, though it has been quite some time since we last saw her.
Can't look at her face anymore.
Pupil dilation and corneal turbidity indicate the victim is dead.
Really? You think? The eye of a dead woman.
The left eye socket is vacant.
Yeah.
Victim
Okay.
has had her left eyeball removed.
Her left eye.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
That had to hurt.
I carved it out while she was still alive.
Correct. The eyeball has also not been recovered from the scene.
So the killer took it with them.
That is highly likely.
Why would they do that?
I believe answering those kinds of questions is your job, Special Agent Date.
Left eye is missing. It's possible the killer took it.
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death? Blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago. That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
It's 11 p.m. right? Yeah. Several puncture wounds, but no cuts or tears. That means... maybe bullets?
The victim was probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick.
Yeah.
What was that?
Analyzing the source of the sound. Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Inside the column?
Anything else to look at? Yeah, did you hear that?
Yeah, I definitely did. I couldn't tell where it came from, though.
That sound just now.
A sound? I didn't hear anything.
How about you? Did you hear anything?
You heard it too, sir?
Yes,
I
I
wonder
did.
what it was.
Let's take a look here.
Date, use me to see through the column. Utilize the X-ray mode.
This eye is pretty powerful.
Date, use me. Utilize.
Okay. Some girl in there.
Oh no.
It appears as though someone is inside.
I threw down my umbrella and ran to the pillar.
Hey, wait!
Shut up!
I pushed him aside and ran up on the platform.
Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
No reply. Looking closely, I found a small handle on the column. Grabbed it hard and tried to pull it open.
You won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Damn it. Hey, whoever's in there, stay back.
Well, there's the
Mizuki.
murder weapon. Mizuki.
What is this place?
This is your dream.
I'm... me.
Correct. You are Date.
And you are? You're... Where do I even start with this?
I can answer all of your queries.
All right, then. Who are you?
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice. Iba?
Indeed.
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but
What are you doing in my dream?
you called me. My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego. But I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up. I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
I'm trying to sort out my situation, but my brain isn't cooperating. It must be because I'm sleeping right now. So things that I should know. Can't remember. My head's all fuzzy. Not my usual self. It's like I'm inside someone else's head. It's a strange feeling.
Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Begin what?
Somnium scan! Activate! Got it.
Got what?
I have completed a scan of your Somnium, your dream world. My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Mental locks?
Have you already forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness. This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base component. Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness. The truth is always hidden within the deepest layers. Therefore, we must...
remove the mental locks?
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving. Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
I see. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Well, I suppose that is true, but...
Alright, let's do this.
Sinking in the brain. Wake Date up. Date's dream world. In this strange and surreal dream, trust the light to wake up Date. In Somnia, you can explore a dream to discover the subject's hidden memories. Unlocking the mental locks will allow you to travel deeper into the dream. Unlocking all of them will reveal important information. A guide to unlocking the mental locks is displayed in the upper left corner. Okay. First, move Iba closer to the door and investigate. I wonder if I should move my camera view over to the right. Try that real quick. There, and then do that. It's a little bit weird, but it shouldn't cover up anything now. Alright, so anything else around here? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Oh, I can actually move with WASD in here. Okay. Interesting. Alright, I'll just head to the door.
A door locked with a padlock.
By investigating things, you can choose from a number of options to give Iba instructions. For now, have Iva investigate the door.
It appears all I have to do is open this door. I can't touch it. That is to be expected. Dreams are not bound by logic. This is Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen! Date, look at that. The places where the light touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
I see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable. Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
You may remember upon reflection.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Indeed. But it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Now, what should I have you do?
Don't forget that I have a veto.
In the Somnium world, you're able to investigate objects that have a floating name. Okay. A new object has appeared. Move Iva over to it and investigate. Let's check the winter iris here.
A winter iris.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
A flower with a woman's name.
Let's smell it.
Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure, whatever. Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder, you gotta smell it harder.
What? Okay.
Amazing suction! Bravo! Marvelous!
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
You were able to touch it,
Correct.
That's a good point.
so I just need to keep this up?
The vines are not there anymore.
Something like that.
There. You can check your progress on the left side of the screen. You actually just now advanced your progress. Reach the end to clear the Somnium. Review the controls in the menu. Alright.
A switch. The thorns are gone.
Let's turn it on.
Now I can activate the switch. Isn't this rewarding, Date? Another place you can touch.
I would rather be sleeping.
Unlock number 1. Alright. You unlock the turn on the light mental lock. So number 2 is down there. Okay. So we have wine, standing lamp, and a basket. Let's check the wine.
A glass of wine.
Investigate.
A luxurious red wine, popular on the market today. However, this appears to be a much brighter red than a typical bottle.
Maybe it's a full-bodied red from Bourgogne.
I wonder if that trivia will ever prove useful.
Better to be prepared.
A glass of wine.
Alright, how about smell?
The nose is fresh yet rich. I detect smooth tannins and stone fruits.
Where did you learn that from?
Why would you have something like this in your dream?
Even a guy like me enjoys good drinks and better company.
But these social engagements never seem to turn out well for you.
Stop! Don't remind me.
A glass of wine.
I guess we have a sip.
Leave it to me.
Hey!
From the bottle? It's a lot more than just a sip.
I feel kinda good.
Why isn't AI getting drunk?
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
Oh, she's annoying when she's drunk. Someone else can come take her.
Alright, let's check out the skeleton.
A skeleton? It appears to be bleeding from the left eye.
Seems important. Let's talk to it.
To the skeleton?
You just want someone to talk to, huh?
True. Hello, my name is Iba. What is your name? How are you? I am currently 92% charged and feeling well. Hey, don't ignore me. Stupid bony man. Your mother is a stupid bony girl. Bony, bony, bony.
Are you finished?
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Is your day ruined? Still have
A
more with the
skeleton.
skeleton. Or maybe not.
To the
You just want...
true. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, no, it's still the same.
Hey, you're
Are you finished?
my
There's probably something else to do with the skeleton, though. Besides talk to it. Let's check the basket first.
a basket. I cannot see inside it.
So we'll pull it out. Where basket? Tackle? I'm curious to see what these things are, even though I know it's not really gonna do much.
Leave it to me. It is dark. I cannot see anything.
Alright.
I see a dumb AI and a skeleton.
A basket.
Let's tackle the basket.
Ow, that hurt my shoulder.
Sorry. I shouldn't have asked you to do that. Now you have to shoulder that burden?
Ha 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 ha.
Was that a pun?
Okay.
A basket.
Let's look inside it.
A model of a UFO. A stuffed chupacabra. And a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as these.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than occult.
Right. Just the lamp left. It's in the
A
shape
floor
of a
lamp
rose.
shaped like a rose.
Kick it.
Huh?
Okay.
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
It didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
What are you, a thug?
Can we?
A skeleton.
Can. Okay. I'm gonna. Oh. Oh. Okay. I guess I can't do whatever else with that. That was with that light.
A skeleton.
Alright, I guess we let's investigate it before we actually smack this thing.
There are traces of blood around the left eye socket.
Even though it's just bone?
This skeleton is clinging to some small bit of life.
I hope my bones die and stay dead, like they should.
Okay, I still can't do anything with that.
A skeleton.
Guess we hit it.
Know this, skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you. Hi! Yeah!
That's a good hit.
What?
Oh, and you knocked the lamp over.
Iba, look! The wall!
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Even if I did, adults have to learn moderation, you know. Who is he?
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old man.
You could describe him a little more generously.
Boss's sleep talking. A hidden item? Insomnia? There's always one somewhere. No more. I can't eat anymore. I'm stuffed. Gun, a door. There's a broken part of the floor here. Anything over here? There's whatever. Oh.
What?
Okay, we got an achievement. That might have been the hidden item that was hinted at. Alright, let's check out the door.
A door locked with a padlock.
Can I open it? Yeah, I didn't think so.
I suppose this just needs a key.
That's right. My dreamscape is all about staying level-headed and being smart.
Have you no shame, lying about yourself like that?
Not at all. It's who I am.
I see. A door locked.
Can I knock?
Knock knock and hello.
Never thought I'd hear you make a reference like that.
Well, trying to be an AI beloved by all mankind.
Is that right?
Why isn't anything happening?
I guess I just don't get it.
A
What
door
about
locked with.
tackling it? This is gonna hurt her shoulder again.
I don't think force is going to solve this. Although I admit, I thought it would work in your dream.
What do you mean by that?
I am saying that you have a horrendous case of muscle brain.
Do not. I'm very smart.
I'm done. I want to get out of this dream now. A door.
Yeah, okay. So we have the gun.
A gun came out of the skull?
A gun with a barrel that's also a key. Let's investigate it first.
Why is there a gun in this house?
This house has a skeleton in it. Anything can happen.
I hear it's common in the Kyushu area. In fact, it is said that they place hand grenades in the egg cartons in their refrigerators.
Who did you hear that from?
A gun.
Let's pick it up.
It won't go off?
That should be fine.
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No.
Menu. Make use number of function searches file flowchart options guide. This game will autosave. You can see the manual is safe. If you'd like to end the game, turn the top screen to the top menu. Okay. Alright, so I have the gun now. Anything else I can do? Looks like this cursor has changed now. Okay, like I can't just shoot at anything, it seems. But I can shoot. Door?
A door locked with a padlock.
And I'm gonna put the gun in the keyhole, because that seems more... Yeah, I'm gonna put the gun in the keyhole.
Do you think something this size would fit?
Might fit if you work it in a little. Try just the tip.
I suppose.
There we go.
I see. The gun was the key.
Well, well, well. It seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good. I'll open it.
Who is this? He has a gun in his hand, and okay. Awaken. Day 1 Date A. Back out of the dream. Saturday. Police headquarters. Saturday at 9:21 a.m. Quite the cluttered office.
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
Okay.
Reminds me of you, boss. You have many faces, one inside the other. No matter how deep you go, you'll never get to the real you.
Matryoshkas eventually end, though. You get to the last one, the smallest one, like a child. That's the real me.
Matryoshka.
Like
Large
it?
key.
It reminds me of you, Date.
My name is Konami. The kanji for key can be read as Konami. That's not my real name. I don't know my real name. I don't know anything about myself past 6 years ago. Cabinet. Okay. A chair. Bags. Bags hanging on a rack. Inside the bags are masks, like for costume parties. Shelves. The entrance. Cold air is blowing from the AC.
Stop ogling me.
I am not ogling you.
Tombstone. R.I.P. Alright. Whole wine bottles lined up. Let me make sure I check everything before I go talk to her.
Overall length of 15.35 inches, width of 8.8, height of 5.35, and a body weight of just a hair over 830 grams.
You got anything for RC cars?
This RC car has friction dampers on the front and rear axles as well.
How do you know all this stuff?
I used to be a flag girl for RC car racing in my glory days.
It's an interesting pastime. Police officer mannequin.
Have you met my partner? This is my childhood friend, Mario. He's a good listener. I tell him all my stories when I get lonely.
This was the moment I started to worry about Boss's mental health.
It's me, Mario. Nice to meet you.
He talks?
This is friend Mario. Softball.
Looking at that reminds me of my old boyfriend from high school.
Boss's old love interest must have been an athlete. Interesting. Volleyball. There's the... where is it? A broom. The broom is leaning against the wall. Flag with big catch on it.
You think it's true that a tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Okay. Soba restaurant door curtain. I'm gonna avoid talking to her until I check out the rest of... God, there's a lot of stuff in here. Alright, the rest of the room. A happy birthday banner decoration. That birthday party was a while ago, though. Pumpkin carved like a jack-o'-lantern.
You ever wonder why we call all our pumpkins Jack? What if that pumpkin's name was Bill? Sorry, it was funnier in my head.
Bookshelf. It's full of files and binders, but I don't know of what. It's got books, manga, movies, games, all sorts of stuff. What does she do in here? There's a ton of things stuffed in it. Electronic darts game.
Why do you have this?
So if we're trapped down here when World War III starts, we'll have something to do.
She has a computer on her desk, naturally. I thought there was a monitor built in. Right. Skis.
Are you familiar with the murder case at the resort called Spur?
Not necessarily, no. And a snowboard. And a triangular ruler. Just cuz. Public bath door curtain. Poster. A police poster. A map. A boy band poster.
Yup. They're all my husbands.
Uh-huh.
Boss is single, by the way. Okay. Stationary bike for indoor training. Symbols.
I use that thing for stress relief sometimes.
I know. I can hear it all the way down the hall.
Mask left. Mysterious mask is displayed on the wall.
That's my
And-
grandpa's death mask.
Okay.
The guy had a huge face.
It's Boss's grandfather's death mask.
That's been here a while.
Yeah.
I mean, Christmas comes every year, right? It's a pain taking that thing down and putting it up again.
Lifesaver, okay. Plaster figure. She has a lot of random stuff in her office, jeez. Souvenir from some rural town. I haven't seen one of these in a while. It's been here since the first time I was in this room, jeez. Coat hanger. There's a lot of stuff hanging on the coat hanger. Poster. Okay, don't think I can really look anywhere else. No, I can look at the broken
The
clock.
battery died on that thing, so the hands have stopped. Like you and me.
What do you mean?
Oh, Date.
Dead clock.
That's a Persian rug, you know. Very expensive.
Oh yeah? How much?
10 billion yen.
It's a lot of money.
What are you, in elementary school?
Persian rug is laid out. Alright, anything else? There's a desk. Okay. Boss's desk. There's stickers all over the front. Anything else? Any lights? On top of the shelves? No. I think I checked everything. Alright, boss. Let's talk to you. I see you still have to clean this place up.
Where do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. It's suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful. Liven things up a little.
It's fair.
It's like a party, right? I want it to feel fun in here.
About the case 6 years ago.
Hey, remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away, and... Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer. That's impossible. Literally impossible. So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date.
Okay. I'm not gonna give it up.
I wouldn't tell you even if my life depended on it. Even if you took me to the finest club in Kabukicho and showered me in Dompi, my lips are sealed.
But why, boss?
It's top secret, classified,
It was that bad, huh?
if that's how you want to interpret it. Give it a rest, Date. You keep prying into this, and I'll hit you with a sexual harassment complaint.
This isn't harassment or sexual.
I can make it sexual.
It appears you wouldn't have an issue with that. I can detect your thoughts, remember?
Thank you for your input, Iva.
Just promise me you'll let this go, okay? It's a delicate issue, even more delicate than my patience. So drop it. That's an order. Understood?
Okay. I'm definitely not gonna get anything else out of her. She can be surprisingly stubborn sometimes. Alright. About Mizuki.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was the one inside the center of the carousel.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian, then.
No, she just lives with me.
So what was she doing there? And why'd she have what looked like the murder weapon? Mizuki Okira. The girl we found in the merry-go-round. She's 12 years old in the 6th grade. Certain circumstances brought us to live together, but we aren't blood related. Sort of like a stray cat that found her way into my home.
In any case, we're not going to get anything from her.
About Renju Okira. If anything has to do with the dream, the Somnium, I'm wondering if the woman that we saw on the ground was her mother. And maybe that guy was her father? Or somebody else. But I guess maybe that's why he took her in.
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
Shoko's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Okay, so Shoko was the woman that was at the crime scene, the dead one. Mizuki's father. Not to mention an old friend of mine.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
So Mizuki was the crime victim's daughter then. So in that case, the woman in the dream wasn't related to that. Unless her hair changed or something. But I'm sure we'll figure it out at some point.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him, had him verify Shoko's corpse, and naturally started asking him questions.
What's the status of the investigation?
Who do you think I am, Date?
You're my boss? The commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
His boss?
Huh. I honestly don't know. I've been calling you boss for 6 years, so...
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
I suffer from a memory disorder. I don't remember anything past 6 years ago. I've been having flashbacks recently, fragments of my past.
Wait, what does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so, nothing to report then. Got it.
She's sitting on the desk casually. Okay. Are there any leads at all?
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand.
Yeah.
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Damn.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
Okay, so that was probably the murder weapon.
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Yep.
Almost definitely.
Why was Mizuki there holding it? About the ice pick.
The pick Mizuki was holding? The only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her.
Yeah.
She is important to you, right?
Is there any other information?
Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database, although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female. Residence, Meguro District. Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okira Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case. 4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
I took Shoko's picture and put it in my pocket. Did we ever identify who called it in?
The person who reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
You should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
A payphone? That's odd.
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity. It may have even been the killer.
Oh. All right, then. It's a little bit weird.
Hello!
Hi, Aiba.
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
Myself. Very handsome.
You are a handsome-looking man. Oh, no, stop it.
Are you okay, Date?
Perhaps it's time for his medication.
Who are you?
Who are you? My name is Kaname Date. I work as a special agent for the investigation squad Abyss at MPD.
Hello.
Hello, me. Did you know that the Zhuang people are the largest ethnic minority in China? Yeah, just a little trivia for you. I'm full of useful information.
It's me. I don't think I'll ever get used to seeing myself with my own eye. It's creepy. I suppose it isn't really my eye. Aiba is my left eye. She's outside my eye socket right now. But I see what she sees, as if it were my own eye. Her body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly. I see myself as she sees me. You know, you're kind of cute, little... You're kind of cute like that.
Aren't I? I receive that compliment frequently.
Your attitude isn't, though.
So, am I cute or not cute?
I was joking.
I don't understand your joke. Can you explain what's funny about it?
No, not cute at all. Now why'd you come out?
I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
You're joking, right?
It's been 5 years since we first met. One day I got called into the control room and Pewter, the engineer, showed it to me.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Aiba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Aiba's been living in my head ever since. She gathers info and runs analysis. She can also access wireless networks and hack into other computers. When she's in my eye socket, we can communicate through an artificial nerve to my brain. I guess that's what the bottom part is. It lets us talk without actually speaking. Who are you?
Is that a serious question? We've been partners for 5 years. You know who I am.
Why don't you come out?
Okay, really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient. I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Oh, that's good.
Huh?
You have?
Let me talk to the boss first. About my eye, about I, so about Aiba. So about Aiba.
Hey boss, is it possible to do something about her personality?
Don't ask me. I didn't create her. Get Pewter to tinker with her.
Wasn't the AI ball your idea though?
Yeah, but I didn't choose her personality or the way she talks. You can thank Pewter for that.
About I.
I've been thinking a lot lately. About myself. If I have another mind inside me, am I really me?
Well, it reminds me of something Arthur Rimbaud once wrote. I is another.
Meaning what?
You have to figure that out for yourself. That's the point.
About my eye.
Hey, so... about my left eye.
Now's not the time to talk about that.
About AI.
Hey, what does love mean to you?
Where is this coming from?
Just answer the question.
Let me guess. You're asking me because the Japanese word for love is ai, right? Like a pun? I'm right, aren't I? You dork.
That hurts, you know.
Boss is looking at Aiba. Oop. Oh. That's the thing I missed back there. The shogi piece. It's a king shogi piece. And coffee.
I can't live without coffee. I love it smooth and dark.
Oh my. I'm always amused by Boss's ability to make something sound dirty. I wonder if she does it on purpose. And who reported the crime?
I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park.
Okay.
Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
So you found a way into that database?
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match. They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh my god, who was it?
Ota Matsushita.
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old, male.
He's 24. Looks like a little kid.
I have marked his address on the map. That is all.
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
Affirmative.
When able to visit a new destination, the map will appear in the bottom right of the screen. Open up the map and pick a destination. Check the tutorial by going to menu file openings. Alright. Let's see, anything else? Okay, back inside, Iba.
No,
I'm giving you an order.
does not compute.
What left Abel is Iba. She sees things differently than I do. Eyesight. Alright, well, I'll make a quick save here. Just a manual save. Options flowchart. Curious what this looks like, just to see. Check the story's progress and branching points with the flowchart as we fill it out as the story advances. Okay. By selecting a chapter and investigation progress, you can jump to any point in the story. Oh, I can't zoom in. Okay. So begin, reopen case file. That's the Somnium. And then this investigation here. Okay. And then this stuff here. This is read information about the people you've spoken to or terms you've heard, so phases as the story advanced. An album photo, alright? Finding hidden items or clearing a Somnium with more than 1 second. Clearing a Somnium with more than 1 second remaining. Okay. View photos you've collected at any time. Okay. Got some concept art. Some other stuff here. Evolver. That's the name of his gun, I guess. So, Abyss. Advanced Brain Investigation Squad. Conducting criminal investigations by understanding and penetrating the human mind. Okay. So it's a secret, thing. ACTH. Adrenocorticotropic hormone. Okay. A loser. Geek. Okay. a weird thing to have in there. X-ray mode. Because it works along the same logic as an X-ray machine, you unfortunately cannot use it to see panties. Well, that's a shame. Alright, there's still more here. There's corneal turbidity. Yeah, okay. Trunk, torso. Cortisol. There's a lot more here. Kind of stab wound, aphonia. Okay, so they're mute. Similar to mute. It's not. Symbiotion is aphasia, which is lost the ability to understand speech entirely. Okay. So, Hamizuku can't talk because of traumatic event that happened, I suppose. Jurisdiction, Central Hospital, pupil dilation. Yep. Okay. Dom P. Yeah. Jobs. Quote unquote jobs. Tips. Okay. Not conversations. I have the social modes, map movements. Okay. Somnium. Interesting. So Somniums do have a time limit, it seems. I guess we'll find that out when we're going into someone else's dream, maybe. Okay. That would be all of that. Persons. Likes pelvises. Okay. Interesting. Lost his eyes 6 years ago, but replaced with a prosthetic. Also lost his memories past 6 years ago. There's Iva. Sneaks outside of Date's eye socket while he's sleeping and makes mischief. Oh no. Alright. Hacking, fluoroscopy, voice imitation, 3D modeling. There's Mizuki. Like some metal pipes. Okay. And Iris. Dislikes how Date holds chopsticks. Okay. Here's Renju. Likes unusual things, dislikes ordinary things. Okay. There she is. Yeah. And there's Boss. Dislikes happy families, ex-boyfriends, and PD's director, decluttering and organizing. Alright. Well, that was interesting. Let me save again just after we cleared that stuff out. Let's see, is that update? That does update the time. Alright, I guess let's head to the map. To the Matsushita Diner. It's another investigation.